Hello, everybody, and welcome to Late Night Football. Welcome to our match reaction show. It's finished. West Ham 2, Manchester City 2, and have City choked? I mean, that's the question. Have City choked in the title race? I tell you what, it is. It's not decisive, and I mean, a loss would have probably been, catastrophic. But if things go the way that if it's meant to be destiny for Liverpool, I think they will look at this game and go, that this is destiny. This is destiny. This is where it is, because oh my god, what a game. What a game. It's a game of two halves, really. City for the first half absolutely flat. I don't know what it was. It just didn't seem to be the same energy. I don't know whether they were trying to feel their way into the game, whether they were kind of a little bit bogged down with everything that's happened over the last, all the games that they played. Really just seemed to catch up to them today. I mean, I know they've lost a lot of players. They're running out of defenders at this point. But still, it just was flat. And Bowen, I mean, what a fantastic player, amazing player, scores 2 good goals. I thought, and the reality is, both those were just gambles. He just runs in, into those areas where it's like, okay, we'll pass you the ball, and then we'll see what happens. And it's both just he catches City out because City are not expecting that kind of run. I thought Fernandinho was pretty average in that center position. I think he was lucky not to, get any fouls off of Antonio. But to be honest, he looked like a CDM who was playing at center back. Basically, he looked like that, and not entirely his fault, I know, but still, it was something that will worry Pep for the final game as well, because he's going to be up against 2 strikers. Villa play with 2 strikers, and he's going to have to contend with that. So that would be something for him to think about. But I mean, just talking about those 2 goals was beautiful from Bowen, and I mean, he's become one of the he's a wonderful player, and yet for some reason he doesn't seem to get the attention that he deserves. I mean, Rice gets a lot of attention, Antonio gets a lot of attention. For some reason, Bowen kind of just has been, or at least has been so far, just sliding under the radar. But surely there'll be clubs looking at him in the summer. There's interest, I don't know, but there probably will be. But anyway, talking about that, 2-0 down, Manchester City, and you're thinking to yourself, oh my God, is this it? Is this where City choke? Because keep in mind, the goal difference at 2-0 was only 5, and Liverpool still have to play Southampton. Liverpool's 2 teams that they can absolutely smash. So it was important for City not to lose this game. And so they come out in the second half, they look far more reinvigorated. Jack Grealish gets that goal. I thought Jack Grealish was very average in the first half, and I still feel, despite that goal, I'm not sure he brings a lot to this team. I really don't. And I don't know where he fits into the scheme of things. I just feels too slow, and maybe that's something for someone else to talk about. It just feels too slow. I just feel that he's not, and I'm not with pace, but just in terms of thinking, I don't think he's the quick parser that City need. And the team, that people who think very quickly and pass very quickly, I don't think he's a guy like that. So I mean, that's the question from there. But he gets the goal here. It's a deflected goal, but it goes in, and you're thinking, is a comeback on, and then West Ham, put the ball in the net. Coufal, the one who was Coufal, was it? I think it was Coufal, might have been Soucek though. And I think it was Coufal who puts it into his own net, and suddenly it's 2-2, and the comeback is on, and then they get a penalty. City get a penalty, and I'm thinking that's a 3-2. It was a penalty. It was a good decision, by the way, by VAR. I thought, sure, there was a Soma penalty. I don't think there's any debate about that. That was a penalty. Mahrez gets the opportunity, and Fabianski saved. And like I said against Azpilicueta, when the goalkeeper saved, well, you know what I said this, you feel disappointed with that kind of chance. Mahrez misses it, and it finishes. And you know what? Mahrez also missed a chip against Liverpool when he could have won the game, and he missed a chip, and that gave Liverpool a point. So you're thinking that they've got a point here, and they've got 2 points from here. So they actually should be 6 points behind, but they're actually going to, well, if they win their game in hand, they will be only a point behind, but they should be 6 behind. But that is what it is. Mahrez misses, and it finishes 2-2. The question, of course, is this a point gained, or is it 2 points dropped? Now, I think City will feel, I think towards the other game, you'll feel it's 2 points dropped, but I do feel that they'll think, yeah, this was a point as well. It's not decided. Like I said, the problem is a point at West Ham is not a bad point in any circumstance, because West Ham are a really good team, and they somehow seem to be a bogey team. So it's not a bad point. Just the pressure of everything, and the fact that they were a penalty away will feel like 2 points dropped. But you know what? It could potentially be a decisive point as well. They could win the game against Villa, and then we got a point extra. So that, I think, is going to play in as well. For West Ham, I think a win would have sealed Europa League a place, because I don't see United beating Crystal Palace at all. So I think that would have done. So they'll be disappointed with the fact that they didn't get 3 points, because they could have sealed Europa League. But they've got to go to Brighton. They've got Brighton. I said they've got to go to Brighton, and they should try and get 3 points there. I mean, as long as they match United, well, I mean, not they don't need to match it, but As long as they win, I think they will be in, because I don't see United winning that game. They might get a draw out of that one, but I don't think they will win it. So still in West Ham's hands as far as that Europa League qualification is concerned. But I think it's a game where both teams will feel like we could have got more out of it. But we will see what happens. Liverpool have got a big game coming up now. They've got to win that one. And it's against Southampton, so they should win it. I don't see them not winning it. And the question, of course, is do they go ham and tongs for the goal difference? I don't think they need to, because the fact that had City lost, I think they probably would have wanted to. But the fact that City have got a point now means that I don't think goal difference is going to come into it. So just try and get the win. That's what Liverpool should be looking for. For City, I mean, they've got to try and get some defenders fit. They've got to try and get Aki fit. They've got to try and see if they can get somebody else fit, because they need players. Because at the moment, with this back line that they had, Villa are just gonna have a field day. I think Villa are gonna have a field day with Ings and Coutinho there as well, and then they've got Watkins as well. I think they'll be in trouble, so they definitely need to look at that as well. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please remember to give it a like, share it as well. Please remember to subscribe to our channel as well. Follow us on Facebook, subscribe on YouTube. We always appreciate the support. We want to continue to grow in this channel, so we'll look forward to that. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, and we'll see you soon. Bye bye.